This ain't financial advice. If Ethereum doesn't deliver, what's going to happen? If Ethereum doesn't deliver, what's going to happen? What happened to Plasma when Ethereum just disappeared into the air and never said anything about their layer solution? What's going to happen? Well, I think we all know what's going to happen is that the proof of work system is not as efficient as the proof of stake system. Just read a book recently out of the ether, which I have mixed feelings on that book, quite honestly. They kind of give Charles a hatchet job on there, and I think it was a little bit biased, and I could write better than that. But at the end, it's about how they're migrating to proof of stake. It's like, come on. So I just recently sat in on a little dev Zoom call where they were doing a ERC20 converter on the test net. And after watching it, it just gave me a lot of good feelings on Cardano and the product that they are about to deliver. Shout out Francisco and Lena for sharing that Zoom link with me. The video, it had some very, very educational stuff in there. Something I saw on there that really, really, really sparked my interest, and there's a question that I had, is that can you migrate an NFT? Now, currently you cannot migrate an NFT, although from what I took out of the Zoom meeting was that in the future, you're going to be able to. So if there are NFTs that are on Ethereum, those can be migrated to Cardano as well. We should see if Vitalik will just migrate the entire blockchain, I don't know if that's possible, to Cardano and just call it a day.
So we have been working very hard with SingularityNet to migrate SingularityNet from Ethereum to Cardano. The first phase consists of migrating their token, and for that we have created a new token called AGIX. The second phase also is going to achieve the migration of the DApp from Ethereum to Cardano. So the marketplace for artificial intelligence, in which we can empower a lot of people and give access and democratize and decentralize the access to artificial intelligence, will be done with extra computational power of Cardano. This will also speed up the transactions, lower the transaction cost, and allow users to migrate and use their tokens in a native way using the advantage of the ledger of Cardano.
I don't know if you all are aware of this if you read the headlines, but the first smart contract was successfully deployed on Alonzo. These aren't smart contracts. These are genius contracts. Smart contract, Ethereum. Cardano, genius contract. We got the Bobby Fischer of contract. So very promising stuff coming. Let me talk to you guys a little bit about stake pool operators, stake pool returns. Recently there was a caching issue when they did some of the updates, and some of the interfaces on Daedalus and on Yoroi have had some issues saying unknown pool. Everybody is still earning their rewards. It's all traceable through Cardano scan. They're just having some caching issues that will be updated. I've submitted a ticket to Emergo via their website and Twitter in order to get a little bit of response and feedback, although we are currently working on that. The delegation is doing fantastic. We have 14 million ADA in the nerd pool. So I see a lot of people on Twitter, not going to name names, that are advertising our stake pool's getting 9% return. Our stake pool's getting 12% return. Now, I don't really like doing that because it's not totally straightforward. It's kind of like saying free sunglasses, $19.99 shipping, because realistically, those returns are not sustainable. When you start a brand new stake pool, you may see higher returns. You may see a 12%. I've seen as high as almost 30%. You also can see in a 1.5% on new stake pools. Now, Nerd has grown and matured. It's not exactly new, but the rewards will fluctuate. That is something that you need to be aware of. And part of this channel is to provide complete transparency within the community. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. That to me is not good business. Good business is underpromise and overdeliver. That's how you create trust. That's how you create long-lasting relationships. And in business, any type of business, lasting relationships will feed you your entire life. Short-term ways to work the system, I don't want to call it lying, short-term ways to work the system will feed you temporarily, but will make you starve forever. Okay? Because good business is done between good people whose minds and thoughts and their words and their actions are all congruent. If they're not, you can't trust that person. Now, I'm not perfect. I have misspoken before. I've said things that are not accurate, but I don't say things to intentionally deceive my audience. And I am more than happy to correct myself if I say something wrong. I'm not perfect. I don't have all the answers. I have a lot of them. I don't have all of them. So I just want people to have realistic expectations with the pool. If you look on Cardano's website, they say 4.6%. Realistically, are you guaranteed stake returns? No, you're not. You're not returned anything. You're not guaranteed anything. So I think the average of what we've seen so far is about 5 to 5.5. Once a pool has minted so many blocks, they're going to receive a 5 to 5.5% return based on what we've seen in the past. Does that guarantee you that result in the future? No, it doesn't. You're guaranteed nothing. Okay. And I think that saying, hey, if we get 4.6, we should be happy, because if you compare that to what you get from your bank, it's probably about 4.6% higher than what you get from the bank. Now, when I pick a stake pool to delegate to, I choose it because of value. Who's running the node? I think that's why a lot of people have chosen Nerd Pool. You know, that's been the general feeling. They found that we're providing a lot more value to the community, and those people are going to be rewarded in the future in more ways than just stake pool rewards. Special announcement on that coming in the future. Thank you to every single one of my delegates. So let's talk about smart money, because what is the smart money doing out there? Now, I recently saw a post by Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. He said there are trillions of dollars waiting to come into crypto, but they're not going to do it until ESG concerns are taken care of. Now, what is ESG? Well, that's environmental, that is sustainability, and it's governance, okay? Now, boom, with Cardano, we've already knocked one of those right out of the park. We got environmental, okay? Cardano needs a working product. That'll prove sustainability. Now, governance, if you talk about how governments are going to regulate this, because face it, folks, realistic expectation, governments are going to regulate crypto. There's no really way around that. Hopefully they don't do it in a bombastic and completely absurd way that drives people to leave the country. I don't think they will, though. I think that would be an absolute travesty to the industry. And you'd be saying no to the future. You'd be saying no to technology. You'd be saying no to people's personal freedom. And I think people won't stand for that. Americans who have that American spirit, not endorsements for the cigarettes, will not stand for that. I won't stand for that. So when we hit 1, 2, and 3, folks, think of the money that's waiting on the sideline to come into this space. Think of the players that are going to be involved in this space. Think of where Cardano is now. Now, I think smart money, big money, institutional money, they're eyeing up Cardano and they are looking at it like, hey, where's the working product? Now, that's the big gamble with Cardano right now. Where's the working product? Well, I've been watching the working product in testnet. Alonzo has successfully launched its first smart contract. My boy's wicked smart, and he's making smart contracts. So the thing is that when they see a working product, institutional money will see that as a lower risk in investing dollars into it. And being on the launch pad before NASA is T-minus 321 with a working product could potentially, not financial advice, be in your favor. So here we all sit outside of the launch pad, The investors and institutional money is behind us watching that launch pad too. But they're not going to take a big L and lose credibility on something. Now, some of them have taken the risk with Bitcoin, and some of them have taken the risk with Ethereum, but there's a lot more money out there than the people who've jumped in so far. And that is when you're going to see the $250,000 Bitcoin. That is when you're going to see a $20,000 Ethereum if they don't completely drop the ball on their conversion to proof of stake. That is when you're going to see a $32 Cardano and a $1 trillion market cap, not financial advice. So will ETH deliver? Tell me if you think ETH will deliver down below. Tell me if you think Cardano will deliver. If you think Cardano will deliver, smash the like button. Let's see if there's 1,000 people out there who smash the like button and say Cardano will deliver. You know, I'd like to spread this message to other people so they can get on board and start doing their own research. As I've said many times before, this is not going to be an overnight process. You can't tell somebody in an elevator pitch how the internet worked, okay? They're going to have a lot more questions. So if you're not comfortable sharing this video on your Facebook, on your Twitter feeds, because I get it. Crypto is a fringy behavior. Text it to your crypto buddy. Text this video to your crypto friend and share it on the underground. You know, a lot of people, Scotty, how are you so free with your opinions, putting them out there? Guys, I don't care. Okay? I'm coming from a place of certainty. I'm coming from a place of belief. I have been a very good judge of other people's character in the past. I trust my gut, and my gut almost never leads me wrong. And I see that in Charles. I see that in the team that he's built around himself. And I see that in the things that he's launched and produced so far. I've seen him mature right in front of my very eyes. And I see someone who has the capability of becoming a great leader in our time. And I believe in that. And I support that. And I will continue to support that, even if there are hiccups on the way to Oz. Because people like that in life, you don't beat them. You don't lose. Folks, hope you've enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it. And if I don't see you, I'll see you on the internet. I'm out.